All right, I want to welcome everyone to our Saturday morning live presentation. As you can see by the opening screen, we want to talk about the Microbiome kit that was just released in the pre-launch by SYNRGY Worldwide, and we want to show you how to earn an extra $300 to $700 per month with these products. And that's what the primary aspect of what we're going to talk about today. But before we get to that, I just want to make you aware, in case you're not, of a couple different aspects. If you purchased the Microbiome kit, if you're able to be one of the people who got one of the 1,000 kits that SYNRGY had in the launch, because it sold out on the first day, there's a couple things that are available to you to be able to be part of a group to share your experiences as you go through the program. You can share with other people what you've learned. You can learn from other people who are going through the program. So there's a closed group that SYNRGY Worldwide put together. If you go onto Facebook and you use SYNRGY Worldwide Purify, US, I don't know if you have to have the punctuation part to be able to get to it. So you just go in and do SYNRGY Worldwide Purify US. And you should be able to then link to this closed group. You can submit a request to be part of it. There are people that will have to approve you to be able to be part of this group. But that is one place that you can go in. There's a lot of people that are part of this that are actually already posting. I started the Purify program this morning. I'm not looking to use the Purify program as a weight loss program. I know some people that are part of this group in SYNRGY Worldwide are using it for that specific purpose. I don't need to lose weight, but I certainly want to reset my microbiome. And so I'm following the program as laid out, and I've already made my first shake. I use the new Biome shake as opposed to I used to use the Health shake from SYNRGY Worldwide. So this morning I did 2 scoops of the Purify shake, or the Biome shake, and it has a different flavor to it, but it has an interesting flavor, and I actually, by the end of drinking the shake, got used to it, and it's very satisfying. I shared, if you're part of this closed group, I shared this morning my specific recipe that I do. That's how I'm going to do my morning shake, because I'm not, again, looking to lose weight. I want to make sure that I have enough calories, and it is not only satisfying, but it's also filling, and I'll see how long the shake lasts me. Typically on the other shake, using the Health shake, I would do 1 scoop of vanilla, 1 scoop of chocolate. That would usually last me until about 11:30. I usually drink my shake about 7 a.m., and it usually lasts me until 11:30 before I start getting hungry. So we'll see what happens with this one here. And I started taking the Biome Actives, which is their pre and probiotic combination. I really kind of like that product, and I have not yet had the Biome DT. I've got a glass sitting here on my desk, but I haven't yet tasted it. And I'll most likely, I listened to Carol's comments. It has a very grassy taste, according to Carol, which is most likely very similar to the essential greens. I add essential greens to my morning shake. So that's what I did this morning. For lunchtime, I'll make another shake. I won't put in as many ingredients in my lunchtime shake, but I'll most likely add the Biome DT to the lunchtime shake to see what that tastes like. Because I found from my experience of my morning shake, whereas I couldn't tolerate the essential greens just to drink it in water, in my morning shake, it was fine. The first time I tasted it, I noticed it, but after a couple times, I don't even notice it anymore. So that's a great way of being able to get that Biome DT potentially into your shake. And if you do it twice a day, that takes care of 2 situations where you don't have to necessarily drink it by itself. Also, Jean LaValle put up a group that's public. It's called Gut Health Synergy. You're more than welcome to also join this group. If you go onto Facebook and just put in the search term bar for Facebook Gut Health Synergy, you'll come to this and you can join the group. Again, this is a public group. I didn't post yet this morning.
Stop it.
I'm sorry, what was that, Tammy?
Oh, I'm sorry. Maggie was like growling. They said, "Stop it, Maggie," and I didn't realize I was on.
Well, why don't you put Nagy on mute, okay?
Sorry. Okay.
That's all right. Thank you. So anyways, there's this group that Jean LaValle put up called Gut Health Synergy. It's a public group. You can join that too. And one of the things we're going to talk about, not today, not next week, because next week we're going to cover the specific products that are part of the Purify kit. But the last Saturday of the month, Judy Feldhausen and I are going to be talking about marketing strategies. And one of the marketing strategies is to be able to create groups of people who start the Purify kit and go through this process. We've got people in Europe that are also commenting. Some people are suggesting to make this a 3-week program as opposed to a 1-week program. Again, what we want to do in this initial launch here in the United States is we want to learn from each other's experiences so that when Synergy is ready to launch this product line in May, we have our act together in how we can help people have the best possible experience with this program so that they can have both success as well as they'll want to recommend this program to others, as well as they physically change and other people see that change, give them an opportunity to acquire business builders that would want to join them in the Synergy business, sharing this product line and sharing the methodology that we would use in helping people understand how to effectively use it to reset their gut health. I'll share a little bit more of that later on in today's presentation. Now, I also created a banner for that same group. I don't know if Jean will use it, but if the banner does change, you'll either see the previous banner or you'll see this banner for that public group that Jean LaValle has put together for people to share their experiences on this initial launch. Now, if you got a kit, you saw this piece of information inside the kit for those people that are on this morning that didn't necessarily get their kit. Synergy is going to have a kickoff 17. That's the official Purify kit launch. It's going to be Friday, March the 12th and Friday, May the 12th and Saturday, May 13th. Registration opens on Tuesday, April 4th. My gut feeling is this is going to be just a smaller group. My feeling is that in October they're going to do a large event for Synergy Worldwide North America. But for the Purify kit launch, this will be at Synergy's headquarters in their meeting room. So I would imagine the registration will be capped somewhere around 125 people, maybe 150 people. I'm not positive on that, but that's my gut feeling for this one here. So just make it aware that if this is something that you want to participate in, Tuesday, April 4th will be the registration time when it opens, and then the actual dates are Friday, May 12th and Saturday, May 13th. Now, this is a graphic that I pulled off of the blog for Synergy Worldwide called Purify Week. So basically, the Purify Week for Synergy is supposedly launching today. I know some people have already started the program. Some people are not going to start the program until sometime next week. I've got some people that aren't going to start the program for at least another 2 weeks. It really doesn't matter when you start the program. The marketing is going to be basically the same, and Judy and I will spend more time specifically on this whole marketing aspect. What I want to show you today is how to use this buy 4, get 1 free as a marketing strategy to organize at least one group of 5 people per month. Because when you buy 4 and get 1 free, that gives you 5 kits. If you've already gone through the program, you don't need to be on that kit. You know, Synergy is going to also launch a maintenance program, which is a 3-month program after you've completed the Purify program. Then you move into the maintenance program. And again, when we show you the marketing strategy at the end of the month, we'll show you how to each month start 5 new people on the Purify program so that those 5 people then go into the maintenance program. And every month, part of your marketing strategy is to be able to start at least 5 new people. And if you have your auto ship set up for the buy 4, get 1 free of the Microbiome Purify kit, it's going to do a couple things for you. Your cost is $716 plus tax and shipping, and the CV value for that is 600 CV. That 600 CV automatically qualifies you for the first level of Elite Honors, which is the 600 CV level. By having a buy 4, get 1 free as your monthly auto ship template, you not only qualify for Elite Honors, but you have your 5 kits that come in, and it gives you a motivation to implement marketing strategies so that each month you're starting 5 new people. Now, what does it mean to you from an income standpoint? Well, you want to sell each of your kits for $179 plus tax and shipping to recover your investment. And I don't know what your sales tax is for your area. Some places like Florida have 0 sales tax. Here in Illinois, on nutritional supplements, we have 1 3/4. But if you're in California, your sales tax is almost 10%. So again, you have to adjust where you live. Shipping is $20 plus a $3 handling fee. So again, you would split that to each kit. And you would then sell your 4 kits, and then that 5th kit that you got free, you don't give it away for free, you sell it at $179, the same pricing that you're selling the other 4 kits. So that's profit for you, $179 in profit. Also, this program, this buy 4, get 1 free, is eligible for elite rebates. Now, I didn't show what it is for Canada, but for the U.S., what that means is it's 600 CV for your buy 4, get 1 free. The minimum threshold is 150 CV, meaning that anything that's above 150 CV, you're eligible for elite rebates. So if you subtract out that minimum threshold, that gives you 450 CV that's eligible for elite rebates, which is 25% of the CV value, which is $112.50. So when you add, you're selling your free kit for $179 plus your elite rebates of $112.50, your net profit is $291.50. So that's where I got that $300 in terms of your profit on a monthly basis. I rounded up to 300. And this buy 4, get 1 free marketing strategy is all designed around you organizing at least 1 group of 5 people per month. Now, I'll touch on a couple ways that you can do that to create the interest necessary to be able to do this. And we'll spend more time on the last Saturday of this month actually giving you a more defined marketing strategy. Now, before I go on, I've got someone who's got an open mic, and if you could be kind to the rest of the group here, can you please mute your phone? If you're on a phone, please mute your phone. If you're on the computer, please mute your computer so that we're not picking up your background noises.
That might be me, Dan, because like you said, in Canada we can't get the free one. So I'm just planning on getting 5 people to buy these kits and group of 5 that way.
Great. Yeah, and again, up in Canada, there's some restrictions that Canadians have with regards to selling to people on a free market basis, whereas we don't have those types of restrictions down here in the United States. Now,
right. Okay, thanks.
If you decide that you want to scale this, you can certainly start more than 1 group per month. You know, if you wanted to start 2 groups per month, then you would have that same profit margin of $291.50 times 2. So basically, that's almost $600 of net profit if you're starting 2 groups. And again, understand that if you're going to start a group and if you're going to use this as a marketing strategy, you want to make sure that you're putting in place strategies that are going to help your group be successful in actually resetting their microbiome and all the health benefits that come from that. It's going to require some work on your part, but your work is more intensive in the first week and maybe the second week than it is in the maintenance part of the program. And you just need to decide how much value you want to put into, or how much value you want to give to your customers, because the key to any business success is customer service. And the more that you provide customer service and value, the more your customers will appreciate what you're doing, the better success they'll have, and understand that every person in this microbiome Purify kit to reset their microbiome, they're going to physically change. People are going to see outward changes. They're going to lose inches in the waistline. They're going to look healthier. They're going to have a greater energy about them. People are going to notice what's happening to them physically. And if you're doing a good job in helping provide them support through the program, they then become advocates for you to help you get your customer base for the next month or the next start of the next group of 5. And that helps you to leverage the microbiome, buy 4, get 1 free, so that you're always starting a group of 5 to be able to sell your program and recoup your investment in those buy 4, get 1 free to both make your net profit of $179 plus your elite rebates of $112.50, so that you can realize for every 5 people that you start a profit margin of almost $300. Now, you also, if you teach this down through your organization, especially to the people that you've personally sponsored, to show them how they can have a marketing program, a marketing strategy that they can effectively leverage in a tremendous business opportunity to bless lives with better health as they also build a vibrant network marketing business, then you can take advantage of the Go Elite bonus money. And for those people that are on the call that maybe aren't familiar with what the Go Elite bonus money is that our business model is based upon the building block of being Elite Honors qualified each month. There's 3 levels to it. We don't need to talk about level 2 or level 3. We only need to address level 1. Level 1 is having 600 CV of volume on your tracking center 1 through monthly auto ship, personal purchases over and above your monthly auto ship, and any customers that are tracked to your Synergy ID number that are able to then buy at wholesale pricing whenever your customers buy. Whatever the CV value of whatever they're buying is also then added to your tracking center 1. If you're doing the buy 4, get 1 free, you're automatically got 600 CV of volume on tracking center 1, which means that you're automatically Elite Honors qualified. And if you teach 2 or more people in your organization that you've personally sponsored to also follow the same business track and marketing strategy to harness the power of the Microbiome Purify kit, then if you and 2 other personally sponsored distributors are all Elite Honors qualified in the same month, then you qualify for the $200 in bonus money. And that just adds extra revenue. So if you're starting a group of 5, you're realizing a net profit of $291.50. And if you're helping 2 other people in your organization that you've personally sponsored do the same thing of starting a group of 5 every month, then you're Elite Honors qualified, they're Elite Honors qualified, and if you've got 2 of them doing that, then you're going to earn an extra $200 a month. This is not a one-time bonus. This is a bonus every month that you have in place. You and 2 other personally sponsored distributors who are all Elite Honors qualified, at least at level 1, then you're going to earn an extra $200. So now that group of 5 plus 2 distributors that you personally sponsored who are also following this plan of group of 5, you're now earning close to $500 in net profit. Now that's almost $6,000 in part-time business per year. And we haven't even added any of the additional revenue from Synergy's compensation plan, like basic commissions and mega matches and leadership bonuses. So just this simple process of starting a group of 5 personally each month and helping 2 of your personally sponsored distributors and understand they can be any place in your Synergy organization. They can all be on your right-hand side. They could all be on your left-hand side. They could be on a combination of left and right hand. They could be one generation from you. They could be 100 generations down from you. If you personally sponsored them and they want to follow this group of 5, buy 4, get 1 free, start a group of 5 every month to go through the Purify kit to start resetting their microbiome, now you're looking at almost $500 in net profit to be able to do this. Now, we're going to cover this in more detail on the last Saturday of this month, but let me share a couple things with you. We're in the process of creating an ebook for the microbiome, and that ebook will be available to everyone in Synergy worldwide. There'll be a generic version of it that people can use as a way of being able to put information into the hands of people. We have the Million Lives Project. I'm going to give you an elevator speech on the next slide to show you how effective this could be, or it could be the slide after this. And we will also, starting on April 18th, start having on the Tuesday night at 8 o'clock a live microbiome webinar. That if you want to use this on a social media strategy to attract people to attend, or as you meet people in public to invite them to attend the live presentation, we will have one for the microbiome. That launches on April the 18th, which is the 3rd Tuesday of April, and then starting in May, the 1st and 3rd Tuesdays of every month will be this live presentation webinar on the Zoom platform. They'll have to register for it. It's a fairly easy, simple plan to be able to do that, and you can then promote the first and third Tuesdays of every month at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, and we will run that through the end of the year so that you know that if you go down this track of marketing, your marketing strategy is all about the microbiome, you'll know that you're going to have the support necessary to be able to get potential customers either to your microbiome ebook or to the live webinar where they can then ask questions at the end of the webinar and be able to help people from a social standpoint, a social proof standpoint, see the value of being part of this so that you can, again, harness marketing strategies to be able to convert so that you can get 5 people started every month. Plus, if you're using the success of your existing people and learn how to effectively harness that so that they act as advocates for you, as well as they see this happen. So my elevator speech is here. And if a person asks me, what do I do? Or if I'm talking to a person who's had experience with this, again, I can adapt this, but this is a basic general elevator speech that will go over in a little bit more depth and detail in a future Saturday presentation, but I would do something along this line. I'm part of the Million Lives Project. Our goal is to help 1 million people or more understand how to effectively reset their gut health for improved energy, as well as naturally address abdominal health challenges, weight loss, and autoimmune diseases. We're actively looking for others who have a passion for health and would like to start out making an extra $300 to $700 in part-time income every month. Would this be something that you're interested in? And once you say that last question, just keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything, even if it takes a minute for them to respond. If they don't respond, then don't say anything. Do not say anything once you ask that question, because that question, they're mulling it over, and you'll then be able to determine people who would be interested. Or you could do something like, if you've got a person who has had a great success on the Purify program, they're into the maintenance program, and in your conversations with them, because you're doing good follow-up, or they're part of a group where they're sharing experiences, you could say something to the effect, you've had such a great experience, and I appreciate all the people that you referred to me. So my question is this, I'm part of this Million Lives Project, And our goal is to help 1 million people or more understand how to effectively reset their gut health for improved energy, you know, as well as to address those abdominal health challenges and weight loss and autoimmune diseases. And you've experienced such great, fantastic results on that. We're actively looking for people who are passionate about health and maybe would like to have a part-time income of $300 to $700 per month, every month. Would that be something that you would be interested in? And then you just shut up. And they're going to tell you, no, Dan, I like referring people to you. I don't really want to get into the business. Great. You know where they stand, and don't pester them to get involved in it, because they'll continue to be advocates for you. But some of those people are going to say, yeah, if you're telling me I can make an extra $300 to $700 per month in income, absolutely. And I'll teach you exactly. I mean, you've already experienced the program. Did you find that experience to be difficult to follow? You know, you've got the groups that we put together to help you be able to learn from other people. You had the groups that we did in terms of helping you understand how to effectively implement the different products that are part of it. You experience the benefits. People are coming up to you and asking you, you look fabulous, what are you doing? Now you can begin to share how they could become part of this. And we've already got in place a microbiome ebook that you can send to them. We have live webinars that we do on the first and third Tuesdays of every month that you can have people plug into. We have those webinars recorded, so if they can't come to a Tuesday night webinar, you can always send them the link to a recording of the Tuesday night webinar and have them follow up with them. We've got all these systems in place that all you just have to do is follow them. So from an income standpoint, when you bring in a new distributor who decides to come in and develop a group of 5 every month, on their activation order, they can buy 4, get 1 free as their activation order, and Synergy Worldwide is giving you $100 in Fast Start bonus for that new distributor. Again, this may not start out the way that you want to from a new distributor standpoint, but as you get customers who are having great experiences on the Microbiome Purify kit and moving into the maintenance program, you're putting customers into your ongoing pipeline funnel, which is creating volume for you on your Tracking Center 1, because when they do the maintenance program, that's volume. Every 5 people that you add into the maintenance program, over time, that grows. That always keeps growing every month. We'll show you more of this on the last Saturday of the month in terms of how this builds for you. But you have a pool of people who are having great experiences. And you can then leverage that for existing customers to join you as new distributors. You can also leverage that on a elevator speech to other people who are involved in network marketing that maybe their company's not doing so well, or they're looking for an opportunity or whatever, but you can then share with them how you have built an income stream through this program, how you've taken new people and immediately got them into an income stream, and would they be interested in looking at the program to see if they would like to join Synergy Worldwide, and you can then show them how they could leverage the same thing. All the parts are in place, and now all you have to do is just leverage them. People in network marketing understand the concept of leverage. And if you can show them how you've got all these marketing strategies already in place that they can effectively leverage to immediately start creating income, now you've got something that they're interested in. And every time that you get a new distributor who comes in with an activation order of buy 4, get 1 free, that gives you an extra $100 in Fast Start bonuses added to what you're already doing. Now, if you combine that whole process with proper sponsoring and placement techniques, then you're also going to begin to harness Synergy's Title Plus bonus program. The Title Plus program is extra income outside of the compensation plan. So they didn't take anything out of the compensation plan to fund this, just like they didn't take anything out of the compensation plan to fund the Go Elite bonus money of $200 per month. If you understand how to sponsor and effectively place people in your Synergy organization on your left and right-hand sides like we teach, and again, I'll go over this if I need to today, but we've already had a webinar on this. You can go into our SYNRGY Family business plan and find a specific video. I think it's on page 10 that teaches people the proper sponsoring and placement techniques to keep your left and right sides balanced, especially in the beginning of your Synergy growth. And for those people that are on the call today that maybe have a very strong leg that you'll never catch up to, well, then we also have a specific technique on your weak leg to harness sponsoring and placement techniques to benefit someone that you've personally sponsored who's willing to go to work, and at the same time help them grow faster and help grow your weak leg faster, so that again you can harness increased basic commissions, increase mega matches on the person that you personally sponsored, but also begin to tap into this Title Plus program that as you go from rank advancement to rank advancement, you can earn additional monthly income, have a program in place that will sustain that growth so that you can harness that monthly income for the 3 months in a row, and then get the matching bonus that Synergy gives you when you do it 3 months in a row. And if you grow fast, I mean, I looked at the Title Plus that came out for February that Synergy had on its blog, and there were some people that were star, bronze, and silver. Same person. They went massively to work. And what they're doing is they're getting paid $25 for being star, $50 for being bronze, $75 for being silver, so that add an extra $150 into their monthly income stream from Synergy Worldwide bonus money outside of the normal compensation plan. And if they continue to maintain that, then next month they'll have an extra $150, month after that an extra $150, and then Synergy will match all that. So that's an extra $450 that Synergy will match. It's an extra $900 that they gained by properly sponsoring and placing people in their organization and using a program to harness the ability to maintain their CV volumes growth and expand that, because other people are going to then duplicate exactly what you're teaching them to do. So they're going to duplicate that. If they're on your left side, then they're going to duplicate that on their left and right sides so that they can earn Title Plus bonus money, which also then increases your volume on your left side. And if you're teaching the same thing on your right-hand side, that does the same thing on your right-hand side. So people, as they teach this system down through their organization, it adds to the CV volume that you're creating, which pushes you to higher rank advancements. All based upon this buy 4, get 1 free program that Synergy put in place for the Microbiome Purify kits. Now let me go back in here and unmute everyone. Okay, I've got everyone unmuted, so if you don't have something that you want to share, could you just at least mute yourself? That way we don't pick up the background noise of me talking and having it echo.
Dan?
Yes, go ahead, Carol.
Okay, I've got a couple of things that I'm thinking about. With the Canadian market as it is, we don't get that extra kit for free. And so I'm going to get 5 people buying the product. But the other thing that's in there is we don't, yours is $179, ours is $129, so it's a different cost. But we also have the probiotic and also the Synergy product up here for the nitric oxide. So what I'm doing is I'm selling people on the 7 cans, because that makes more financial sense for them than just 3 cans or so, and especially when I'm dealing with an exchange rate. And so that will add to the volume that I'm going to to do, they'll buy the 7 cans, they'll have the can for their purifying kit, and then they'll have extra so they can continue on with the the regular product that we use.
Great. And if you could share that with me, Carol, in an email and stuff, I'll help you to maybe put together a PowerPoint presentation specifically for the Canadian market.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. And, of course, once I'm on social media, I can always talk to people in the U.S. who can do the buy one. So, but that's kind of where my strategy is going because of the way we're set up here.
Yes.
And I think that'll work pretty well.
Great. Excellent. And that's part of being a leader, Carol, is in business, you always have to figure out your challenges and how you can work around those challenges to effectively market.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you for sharing that. Anyone else have any questions or comments on what you've seen so far today?
John, Timothy here.
Yes, Timothy.
What you showed is strictly for Canada and America, but we know that the structure, the pricing structure will be different in the West Indies.
Yes, correct. I mean, yeah, your pricing structure will be different in the West Indies. And again, honestly, I think that there are certain things that are going to be much more effective to do in the West Indies or the Caribbean island basin than necessarily doing a whole microbiome kit. I'm not sure. Definitely the biome actives, I see that as a huge potential seller, as well as the biome shake, because the biome shake is vegan, certified vegan and gluten-free. And there's a huge market for that product. Plus, there's a huge market for people who are already spending money on a probiotic or a probiotic. And our biome actives is a combination, a unique combination of prebiotics and probiotics that provides the proper environment in the intestinal area to recolonize fairly rapidly. And we're going to share more about each individual product next Saturday so that you can have a better understanding. In fact, one of the things that I did, again, if you go into Facebook and register for the SYNRGY Worldwide Purify platform, I posted this up there already. Once I get off of the call this morning, I'll actually post this into the Gut Health Synergy, which is an open platform for everyone on Facebook, and give you the link to this. I put together this Purify Kit program. I just found that the material was a little bit challenging in terms of understanding how I'm supposed to take everything. So I put together this schedule. Doesn't matter what day of the week, like I started today on Saturday. So I've had my biome shake this morning. I've had my actives. I haven't drank my Biome DT. It's sitting here on my desk, so I'll do that after I get off the call today. But as I go down through here on this PDF, it allows me the ability to keep track of what I'm supposed to do for lunch, snack, breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and dinner. And then one of the things I did down at the bottom, because I'm looking at using this as a tool for people who start every month on the Purify Kit, to help them quickly understand the purpose of each one of the products that they're taking. The Biome Shake. It's a purifying meal replacement shake, high in vegetable protein to balance and purify your microbiome. Certified vegan and gluten-free. Biome Actives combines both a prebiotic and probiotic to provide a favorable environment for beneficial gut bacteria. The Biome DT activates detoxification signaling and supports the elimination of heavy metals. It cleanses with fiber to balance gut bacteria and eliminate toxins while also balancing gut pH to support the balance of beneficial bacteria. Body Prime, begin with fewer capsules and adjust as needed, since this is designed to support cleansing and bowel motility to prime your purification program. And then ProArgent Plus, I changed this a little bit to more reflect our aspect of nitric oxide therapy, designed to harness the power of nitric oxide therapy to help enhance the cardiovascular system for improved blood flow and the delivery of oxygen and nutrients. With improved blood flow, you also improve the body's ability to pick up cellular waste and toxins to improve cellular and organ health. And again, people can, I'll put this up on the Gut Health Synergy platform on Facebook. You can then link to it. You can then download it to your computer because it's a PDF. And then if you use it as you're going through the program, share your experiences. If there's other ways that we can make this even easier for people to understand what they're doing every day. And again, we'll see, does this work best as a 7-day program? Does it work better if we take this out to a longer program? Again, we're in the process of learning and experiencing for ourselves what this kit can do.
Oh, Dan, I had one other comment that I forgot about, just to interrupt you. When I go on to your site where I can copy the URL for this program and send it off to somebody, for whatever reason, my computer wants to make it as a forward with an attachment, and when I forward it to somebody, they get it, and they can click on it, but I can't. My computer just seems to go off into space somewhere, and I can't figure out where it's gone. And I don't know whether it's me and this computer, or has anybody got any ideas of what else I can do? Because I can't copy and paste. I can copy and send it. So I'm a little computer challenged in how to make this work. Anybody got any ideas?
Well, here's my. You could do one of two things. First off, if you're asking about this specific PDF that's online, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to send these 2 videos. I've got people waiting.
Okay. So are you talking about the nitric oxide therapy ebook?
Well, yes, that one, and also mostly the nitric oxide where I was starting.
Okay. So 2 things. One, you can copy the URL, paste it into an email, and then send that to a person. Now,
I did that, and it won't go anywhere.
Carol,
okay,
just be quiet and let me finish, okay?
Okay, sorry.
So some systems will then show that as a PDF down at the bottom of your email. Now, if yours doesn't do that, I don't know how to address that. But the other thing that you can do, Carol, is you can then take the PDF that's online, you can download that to your computer and store that on your computer as a PDF. Then when you go to send an email to a person, you can then write your email and you can attach the PDF that's on your computer to your email.
Okay.
And then that attachment will go, and that attachment you should always be able to open up on your computer on any email that you've sent to a person.
Okay. I knew there had to be something. I'm going to get somebody to come and sit with me, make sure I know what I'm doing, but I just thought you might know, or somebody might know what I might need to do.
Yeah, I mean, I use oh gosh, on the platform that I use, because I use both Internet Explorer as well as I use the Google platform, and anytime that I put a link for a PDF into my email, it always shows me, once it's been sent, the PDF down at the bottom of that email. Now, I don't know why yours doesn't. It could be the platform that you're using for your email provider. But if you download the PDF to your computer and save it on your computer as a PDF, then you can always attach that PDF to your email. And then when you send that email, you should see that attachment as part of the email.
Right. Okay, thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Hello, Dan.
Yes, Donald.
This comment, Carol. I would think it's in her download folder. So she would need to go into her download folder and it goes, and that's where they're stored in the download folder.
Download folder.
It's in your download.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Dan.
Yes.
It's Judy. Thank you so much for putting this this together, because I also saw it as a challenge of what to do when. So this is really good that people can check it off.
Yes, and there was a comment from Betsy to change the days from Monday, Tuesday to day 1, day 2, day 3, etc.
Oh, sure, absolutely. The only other question I have, I noticed that you have the Purarginine Plus being taken with dinner. Do you feel that the Purarginine Plus will not conflict with those other products, the Prime and the Active?
Prime and Active. So are you talking Purarginine Plus Active?
The Biome Active and the Body Prime. Do you think that there will be no conflict in the gut with Purarginine?
I don't know, Judy. All I was doing was I noticed that in the PDF that they gave us, they actually tell you to take Purarginine Plus with lunch and dinner. And then when I looked on their menu plan, they had the same thing. So they had you actually consuming Purarginine Plus at your lunch and at your dinner. And they have it with both actives as well as at lunchtime with the Biome DT. So I'm assuming that there's no problems doing that. And it's one way for a person to actually get it in their system. So instead of drinking a glass of water, they would drink a glass of Purarginine.
Dan, I have a question.
Well, first off, I want to make sure I answered Judy's.
No, I got that. I missed that when I read the guide, so thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah, and so I'm assuming that, because they've had experience with this, they've just found that that's the easiest way for a person to get Purarginine Plus into their system, do it at lunchtime, do it at dinner time, and done. It's done. And rather than having to do one other step, which would in this case be 2 more steps that a person has to do.
Right. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bob?
Yeah, this is with regard to that same thought process. It's my understanding that Purarginine Plus or any kind of an L-arginine product is more, you have a greater efficacy if you take it on an empty stomach, like 30 minutes prior to eating. That's what we've always taught in the past. I know that sounds like kind of a conflict here, and I'm wondering if the way they have it set up is just to simplify the steps involved, but would we not be better served? Those of us who have been doing this for some time, wouldn't we be better served to drink our Pro-RG 30 minutes prior to our meal for greater efficacy of the product?
Well, again, I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. All I can share with you from having had a very large health club operation and working with people to make lifestyle changes, the more changes that you require them to do, the harder the compliance is. And so I would just suggest that maybe we just follow the system as what they've got laid out because they have some track record and experience with it. And then we just see what kind of results that we're getting. Because again, understand that this is just a 1-week program. Maybe it might be extended out to a 2 or 3 week program at the most, but it's not what they're going to do from a ongoing basis. And Carol, I just started drinking my what is this, the Biome DT, and just my initial thought. It's not as bad as what I thought you made it out to be. I can tell you that is not as nasty as what the essential greens is. So it is thick because there's a lot of fiber in it. But as far as taste goes, it's not as I was expecting as something to be really intolerable. And for my taste buds, compared to the essential greens, this is like, this is a whole lot better. So
I've never tasted the essential greens, so I'll take your word for that.
Yeah,
it was just a radical change for me.
Correct. And I personally think that if you combine this with the Biome shake, it'll actually taste pretty good.
Okay, I had one other comment about the URL situation that I was thinking of. When you put out those initial videos of all the different things you have on that site, I can't remember, that Miracle Go site, I can pick those up, I can copy those, and I can put those in and send them. Is there any way to put those two URLs of what you've got there listed in that group? The one URL for the purifying and the one URL for the nitric oxide.
Are you talking about the, are you talking about the website that Bob Wishmeyer?
Yes, the library.
That would be
I go into your library still.
Are you talking about the one that Bob Wishmeyer manages?
Yes, I guess that's where it is. And it's a library, and I still can go in there, copy and paste, and send out. So maybe that format is different for my computer. I don't know. But if those two URLs, that's all I'm needing is the URL. If they went in there, would that work?
Yeah, I'll leave it up to Bob because that's his website, and he can manage that website how he wants to.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Dan?
Yes.
I've got a comment. I like Judy and Bob's comment because I'm a Proarginine Plus in the morning person. So do I have the flexibility? Or I would like to think I've got the flexibility of using my Proarginine Plus in the morning.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't plan to. Again, I just put this together as a sheet. Now, I personally, the first thing I do in the morning is I combine a scoop of Proarginine Plus with a packet of E9, and I don't plan to change that.
Thanks. Gotcha.
You're welcome. Any final questions or comments before we say goodbye for today?
Don, Timothy here again.
Yes, Timothy.
Which state this thing in May will be held? Can you tell me which state?
What state?
Yes,
Utah.
sir.
Utah.
Utah. Okay, fine.
Yeah. You'll fly into, if you decide to come, you'll fly into Salt Lake City, and then we'll coordinate to get you to the, it'll be at SYNRGY Worldwide's headquarters in Pleasant Grove, Utah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.